Why is it that we are able to do things that we don't fully understand? Why is it that sometimes we have outbursts or act outside of our character and say, that's not really me. I don't know why I did that. Do you think that it's possible that you don't really know yourself and you don't really understand yourself as well as you think you do? The truth is, a lot of who we are doesn't really exist in the part of our mind that we're able to consciously access on a day-to-day basis. At least not on just an easy level, I would say. Sometimes, or a lot of times, these beliefs and ideas that make up our personality really exist in the subconscious mind, a part of our mind that we're not totally aware of. But when we're a child, this is honestly where the subconscious mind develops. It's where your ideas and your beliefs about the world and about who you are come into play. And the unfortunate thing is we don't have control over it. And when you're an adult, you can choose what type of information you believe and accept. You can go to school and you can choose your area of study, or you can read certain books that allow you to accept certain ideas. But when you're a child and you observe your environment, you're just soaking in everything. Whatever your parents are telling you, whatever kids are telling you, whatever is going on in that environment, you are subconsciously soaking it all in. And when you become an adult, a lot of your personality is based on things that happen that you might not even fully remember. And so sometimes you might do things and say, hey, that was out of my character. Or why did I start this goal? And I really wanted to finish this goal, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Or why is it that I get hurt every time someone says this certain word to me? Why am I triggered by the littlest things? And yes, these things happen to you. And yes, they shape a lot of who you are now. But in order to understand those parts of you better, consider this. There are certain techniques that you can use to better understand that part of yourself. And the technique that I use is called shadow work. And so I have my journal here, and it's a little dusty right now because I put some baking soda on the floor to vacuum, but it's a little dusty. But I do use this. I do use this every single day. But something that I started doing, and I didn't even quite realize that I was doing it. I just started, it was a period of my life where I really wanted to heal from a trauma that I was experiencing. So I would look up questions on journal prompts to heal trauma. So I would look up things like that every single day, and I would pick one of these questions. So one question might have me just writing down exactly what happened without any type of judgment. One question might have asked, when you were in distress as a child, how did your parents comfort you? Or what type of things scare you? Or what are your limiting beliefs? So I didn't quite understand at the time what I was doing, but I came to understand that I was actually doing shadow work. And then I started looking up shadow work questions on Google, and I would pick those types of questions and just literally write pages and pages and pages of stuff that I didn't even know was really inside of me. And really, I didn't even know it was still affecting me. And so I would go back to my childhood, like really, really young age, and write down some of the events that took place. And I would begin to get emotional, and I would really begin to understand, you know what, this is why I get so defensive when someone criticizes me. This is why I start goals and I can't finish them. This is why I get triggered by certain words. And it was because, unfortunately, I had experienced certain traumas in my past that weren't fully healed. And I don't want this to be a long video, so I'll end it here, but use this technique if you're struggling to understand certain behaviors and actions that you perform. And hopefully this helps someone. If you stuck it out to the end of this video, consider liking and subscribing. And I hope you have a wonderful day.